All right, so I got a video uploading right now. It's kind of a comedic tribute to Behizzy. I'm reticent to promote a channel like that because it seems like every time I name someone, they end up getting like struck or blocked or whatever. I don't know if this is because there are people that subscribe to me that are, only do so to see what I have to say and try and go after my sources of information or whatever. But I made it funny. It's uploading on my tablet. And so then I went over and checked out my view count on my videos because I do that once or twice a day. And got a little bit of traffic on the Requiem for a Reckoning, which is cool. I did, of course, post a link to it on a YouTube video that I thought would have like-minded individuals that might follow through and see whatever. And so, yeah, so I got a decent chunk of views today while I was at work. That's cool. So then I was like, I wonder where this is all coming from. Let's go get into that YouTube studio and look at the analytics. And it turns out that the 20% of my traffic to my channel has come from Twitter. And Nim had asked me last week if I have a Twitter, and I don't. So I don't know if Nim is sharing my videos or someone else's or what. Thank you, I guess, if you are. Hope you don't get blocked or destroyed for sharing my cursed content or whatever. But I don't hold back. It's just what I do, and that's part of the reason why in this current social media climate of things that I don't have a particularly large reach or subscriber count or anything like that. Obviously they don't like people like me to just say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway, but that's what I do. So anyway, shout out to anybody that's subscribed or viewing this, is catching it from other sources. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Leave a comment. Leave a dislike. I don't care. It's better than no interaction whatsoever. Anyways, I hope whoever's watching this appreciates my content. According to my counter, I lost 2 subscribers, and then I gained 1, but I don't know. They mess with stuff. So if you're new, welcome, thank you. And to everybody else, thanks for sticking around. Not a whole lot to report at the moment. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. There is one little thing I'll mention. Got this from another channel that is from the same circle of people. But like I said, I don't want to go listing off all the folks that are the essentials. You either got to know or you don't know, and I'm sorry. And if you want to, I don't know, ask me in a comment below, I'll respond and can link to the channels that I view on some of the issues. But like I said, it just seems like if I go dropping names like, hey, all 92 of you, if you haven't heard of them yet, you should check out following people that someone on my subscriber list or someone who manages to randomly, or for all I know, it could be a YouTube moderator. I don't know. Somebody ends up going and striking their channels. The last time I name dropped like 3 or 4 of the real, I'll call them patriots. They're basically generals in the new revolution, and it's just not an armed conflict revolution. This is a peaceful retaking. And boy, I tell you what, man, pray that the old adage of those who make peaceful protest impossible make violent protest inevitable. Let's pray that doesn't have to come to fruition, because regardless, the Tree of Liberty is parched. Thursday. So, this cat named Marcus, you either know who he is or you don't. If you want to ask about it in the comments, I will gladly link you to a channel, but I'm not going to put it on the content itself. That seems to attract undue attention to people who it is essential that they are protected and remain able to broadcast. A lot of them have backups and they have ways of getting around or whatever, but I mean, it ultimately ends up with them going to other platforms, and honestly, the larger viewership is on YouTube. And also, I don't want to have to switch to another stupid app to watch somebody's content that I'm on this app. Sorry, it's entitled "It's Privileged." I want my convenience, right? So, anyways, the subpoenas for deposition of 2 of the 4 people that were running machines on election night in Fulton County were due for today. The depositions were supposed to begin today, and there was a motion to stay filed by some pretty expensive, high-powered lawyers that did so on the behalf of the Fulton County, Georgia Board of Election Commissioners or supervisors or whatever their specific acronym is for their county. It's the county people whose job it is to tally the votes for the county. Because the two people that were subpoenaed were employees of the county. One is permanent employee, the daughter. The mother was considered a former part-time or something like that, a temporary. And as such, the county on their behalf, with these lawyers on the county's behalf, have filed a stay of these depositions. They're trying to prevent or stop information from coming out, from having these, or to give them time to coach them on what to say, which means that they're going to end up catching people in a lie, because the mother of the two is a dipshit. There is no other way around it. She is stupid. It is, if not for morons like that, they wouldn't get caught. The woman went on like Instagram and was like, I don't know if I should be showing you this, but check it out. And she's like showing what she's doing while she's doing it, like bragging about it. They can't help it. That's like Duper's Delight, where they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And someone, oh, so you didn't do this and this. Okay, well, I guess, and they're like freaking Peter Strzok or whatever. That dude, you saw him in Congress, and he just had that demon face on because he thought he was getting one over. And everyone can see when you do that. It's not on the inside. So anyways, high-powered lawyers have been engaged to attempt to stay or, losing words, either stay or dismiss these subpoenas, which I don't think they really have the power to do. This was done in court, not by their state legislature. And judges don't like being told what to do, regardless of who's on what side. You are supposed to be extremely respectful. You plead, you beg the court in the language of the documents. And so to try and say, well, we don't want you to do this, the judge might say, well, guess I'm going to do it anyway, just to spite you. So the depositions that should have occurred today did not occur today. The judge has to hear the motion and decide, and it may just bump it to next week or something. But that basically gives them an extra week to coach these evil bitches on how to lie. So anyways, that's about all I got. Set this to upload, and I don't know, man. Work's going good. Getting the hang of things. Probably another shift at the most of closing that I'll be able to close the store on my own. Few things I'm not 100% on as far as opening goes, and the mid-shift is super simple because you come in, you clock in, you run the register, and make sure the floor is not slippery or dirty. Stock the cooler. And boy, let me tell you, a Midwest farm town in Iowa, stocking the cooler means Busch Light, Busch Light, Busch Light, Busch Light, Bud Light, Busch Light, Busch Light. And then you go to the counter and you ring a bunch of people up, and oh God, there goes all that beer. Well, okay, back to the cooler as soon as Busch Light, Busch Light, Busch Light. Holy moly. But the people are pretty cool. People I work with seem like they're pretty cool. It'd be nice if I get more hours or a promotion sometime soon, but it's going to be what it's going to be. And at this rate, I believe at the minimum hours that I've been guaranteed, I should be able to basically just pay my bills. And then I'll worry about food another way. I really don't want to have to get back onto the food card, but it may be something where for that $192 or whatever a month that they give before food prices really skyrocket, I can maybe really get stocked up and be good for a while. So yeah, that's what I got. Things are all right. Things are moving forward in important ways as far as the peaceful revolution goes. And like I said, man, don't make it to where it can't be peaceful anymore. We don't want that. We want a peaceful retaking from corruption into a transparent and integral representative democracy, or republic as it is, by which we're supposed to choose our representation. So anyways, cats, I think I got a mouse. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Everybody have a good night, and I don't know if I come up with something funny or clever or interesting, maybe I'll make a video, but tonight I left my charging cord at the store, and I've got this other little short one that doesn't reach very conveniently from any nearby plugs or power strips to where my phone sits. So yeah, let it go out there, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.